hope the music isn't too loud. I had some technical difficulties, so I had to kind of change this around a little bit. Does everything sound okay? Hello, you two. Thank you for joining. Sounds good. All right, cool. Hey, it's RJ. We got people joining. So I figured today, very last minute, decided to do coffee talk because I really want coffee and I can't have coffee because it'll hurt my stomach. And I was like, I'm in a coffee mood. At some point it would be fun to play Valhalla because I really like it, but I've started that game over multiple times and keep quitting like 25% of the way through, and I've only done one ending. So I'm way too familiar with the beginning, and I don't want to go through it again today. But it's been a long time since I played the first coffee talk, so I was like, yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be good. But since there are some people here, I can show you. Look at this. Look at this. I got my Switch working on here. How cool is that? I thought I could show you guys some games that I'd be okay with streaming eventually. I still need to make a list, but I have like a decent amount of games on here. Not a lot. My battery's not dead. It's charging. It's plugged in. Oh, you're in bed. Oh, nice. I do have Miku. I can technically stream Miku, I think, but I cannot have any VODs of Miku. It's not that dead. Look, it's in the green. We're good. We're good. I think there's a big annex on like I wouldn't be able to do something like Stardew Valley, um, or some like really popular Nintendo IPs. I probably can't stream, or I can't have a VOD of at least, and we can't do Hulu. But I do have Cupipara. I'd like to go through that, since I have the game, because I really want to know more about the purple-haired guy, but apparently I have to save his route for last, which is really annoying to me. I could probably do Stardew. I have a lot of files in Stardew that I just keep starting over and over and over again. So technically I could do Stardew at some point. I don't know if I really will or not. I don't have this anymore. I traded that in. I don't know how to get rid of it, but I've traded that in. Um, love Pikmin. If I could stream it, I would. Danganronpa is kind of a hell zone to stream. One day, maybe. A very anti-root order. I think with Cupipara, it might actually matter a lot with that one. Um, but not in the sense of like people recommending like, oh, if you do Gilbert's route, you should try to do some of these others first or some context. I think there's a lot of missing context for this purple-haired twink over here. That if I just jump into his route, I will just be very confused for the majority of it from what it sounds like. Which sucks, but I'm like, whatever. I can at least go through it and say that I did these things. Alan? I thought you said alien. I was like, I don't know if I want to call. Oh, okay. Weird. Um, if we ever play this, it's really bad on the Switch. It is insanely bad on the Switch. There is a map I cannot play because it lags so bad and like freezes the whole thing. I've never seen such a poorly handled thing on the Switch before, but I think it's because I don't play a lot of heavy games. Catherine would be really fun to stream one day. I'm working on the the pink-haired person's route. The pink-haired Catherine. They're all named Catherine. Fashion Dreamer sucks ass. I will show it to you guys so you know never to buy the fucking game. The plastic duck simulator is great. I love it. Like for a good like week, I was playing it for like a few hours a day, I feel like. Um, I mean, I will show you guys this game one day. Or at the end of the stream, I can go and get the cartridge for it. But it's bad. The 3DS games were so much better for it, but it's bad. It's very boring, and you can dress up, but it's just boring. What I would love would be a middle ground between this and the new Infinity Nikki thing. Just like get rid of the platforming stuff and fighting stuff out of Infinity Nikki and make it like fun fashion battle stuff. I guess that's what some of the fighting thing is, but I don't want to actually PvP in a dressing game. Um, but I think the reason everyone was looking forward to it, RJ, is because it had been a long time since the what was that originally called? It was like Dream Designer or something designer. It had been a very long time since that game line had a new entry in it, and this was supposed to be the new entry to it. And so everyone had all these high expectations, and it fell really, really flat. I will do a diss track at the end of the stream to diss it. I'll get the capture card and put it on. But it's just like you're walking around in these quote unquote worlds that are like these three side-scrolling platforms basically. And not like a platformer, it's just platforms. And you don't really do much besides like talk to random people that are there that just kind of like spawn in every time you move around. And they're like, I'd like you to dress me like this. And you try to dress according to what you have. The more people you dress, then you get more items and stuff like that, but it's pretty random. And there's a gotcha mechanic in it for more items, but everything's super limited at the beginning. Selfie collector one? I don't know what that is. You'll have to tell me about that. Evio Morari, I've played all the games in this collection. I think it might just be 2 or 3 games. I think it's two. Very sad. Fun. I scream and cuss a lot. It's been a while since I played them, so I don't really remember them too well. I just remember some of the beginnings really well because they shocked me. And I have the second coffee talk, which I'm still slowly playing through, but I've forgotten a lot of things in it. So that's why I'm restarting the new one or the old one with a new file because it's been a long time. No gotcha. We don't like gotcha here. Only in Cyberd. I technically have this. I think this is a download since it doesn't show a cartridge. I don't like it. I thought it was a Harvest Moon title, and I. No, no, wait. No, I'm thinking the wrong thing. Where is it? Oh, well, no, this is the Harvest Moon title. I remember. I have this. This is something extreme. There was another game that was like a weird knockoff of Harvest Moon. It was really bad. But apparently I might have more to re-download, but I don't want to mess with that because I don't want it showing my account information besides my name. But there are some things I have. And I'll have to go through and download some things that I actually have later because I didn't realize it had some cut off. But yeah, I don't think I'd want to stream Ring Fit because you guys don't need to hear me panting after 30 seconds of activity. I am fine with humbling myself, but I won't humble myself that much. Oh, I'm actually louder today? Oh, that's kind of weird. I wonder if I accidentally have my mic turned up. I wonder if some settings finally saved. Oh, it's good that I'm louder? Good. But yeah, I thought that would be fun. Oh, and I do have some, because RJ got me a game for the Switch that is Anatome. Is it the Versace one? Don't change anything. I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it. But yeah, now we have this as an option. I also have my PlayStation as an option, technically. I have not tried it with the new capture card. Um, but okay, you gave it to me. Sorry, wrong choice of words. You gave it to me. Variable. Variable deck. Okay, I knew it started with a V. I got the names mixed up. I don't know what either are, like, really. But variable deck record. Barricade is one. And all I have on my PlayStation is mainly like Silent Hill, which a lot of you guys saw me play through Discord. Um, and I'm working through Yakuza 7, like the one with Ichiban. Um, and Baldur's Gate 3. Once I get that set up and going, maybe we can start having Baldur's Gate nights some nights whenever Vic is free because I don't know where I am. It's been, like, no joke, like 7 months, and I'm stuck on it. And after like 3 months, all memory of the game is wiped from my memory. So, no, no, okay. Yeah, no, you didn't send me a game. Hold on. Alright, sorry, the dogs are barking around a lot. Send you my work schedule. Okay. It might be a bit, because we already have one long form game going on Sundays. Um, yeah, I gotta, with these games that you two like, I gotta figure out a good schedule that works with both of you to be around. At least I got the VOD stuff situated now, so that's good. Ooh. Do we want a special name for this, or are we just gonna put scum again? What scum? I don't know if you guys know much about this game. I got it around the time when it first came out, I think. Well, you haven't played it either. Okay. With your mile-long backlog. Yeah, yeah. That's how it goes. We love backlogs. Coffee Talk's good. I like it a lot. I've been enjoying the second one too. I The second one's pretty much like a direct continuation. I think some time has passed. I don't know how much time? Maybe like a year or something. Mm, it's a good game. I really recommend it. And you'll be seeing some of it today. I think it's pretty chill. It does have a lot of jazzy music, I think, but we'll go through the music and see which one is the one that doesn't bother you the most. Oh, okay. I switched to my gamepad because it's been so long. You said you don't like jazz. I can't do like funny, what is his name? Barry the Bee? I can't do funny impressions of him. No, no, I just mean like so it's not so painful for you to listen to. Let's see if there's any special options. Okay. I always have the sound effects turned really quiet because it's annoying for me. Okay. We'll have it to where the music's not crazy loud. Hopefully that sounds fine. I also haven't seen the Bee movie. I don't want to watch the Bee movie ever. I think that's fine. Okay. Oh, RJ, don't leave because you're being like that. I thought I was being smart and like paying attention to others' achievements. I wonder how many achievements I've gotten on my actual profile. So usually what I like to do is the endless mode a little bit. Because I like the free brew to unlock some coffee recipes. And I meant to do this before, but listen, I was getting really distracted petting my dog. You can tell whenever it's an actual recipe or not, because if it's not a fucking recipe, it's gonna look like this, and it's going to be stupid. But, you can do, like, let's see. I don't remember any of these recipes, to be honest. Oh, you have an appointment? That's fine. That's not it. It's been probably about a year since I played this. No. It'll give us some default recipes, but you can tell whenever I majorly fuck up a recipe if it doesn't actually have a fucking name to it or doesn't look nice. Let's see, how do I get out of here again? Okay, yeah. Coffee, choco, and milk. Yeah, I thought that would work. Oh no, I did ginger and coffee. We'll get it. We'll find. It's fine. It's fine. Sounds like the old Sims 2 music. Oh, right. Wait a minute. I had little glasses because we're going to be reading a lot. Honey in the tea too. Oh, yeah, that's true. I wonder if it'd just be a double amount of honey or not, because you have to use all 3 ingredients, I think. But we are in Seattle, 2020. Scumberly gets glasses. A city filled with dreams and madness. Whee! A time when the Great War between races is but a footnote in history. My glass. I got my glass on. A time when anyone can dream of being whatever they want to be. And have those dreams crushed before they can even be discussed. I like the pixel art. I really like pixel art a lot, to be honest. And this one's really pretty. But still, it is a place and time where anything can happen. It is when the elves have left the forest to build their startups. When the dwarves have emerged from their caves to start their automotive empires. When the orcs have put down their axes and started using computers to improve their lives. And when humans live among them, as driven as ever. It is a city that holds many dreams and stories of its people. Shadowrun lore? I don't know what that is. To start their engines. I wonder if that'd be an okay thing to do or not. I don't know much about fantasy races. I never got into D&D and stuff. I know about Star Trek races. Not a lot. Most of these stories are left untold. I love the art in this. It's nice. I know it's like, I guess, quote-unquote simple, but it's nice. It's cozy. I enjoy it a lot. Oh no! First, you're going through it! COVID and flu? Oh, buddy. What is it? Is it like the Paxlovid? Or Paxvid? It's some kind of medicine that's supposed to really help with COVID and kind of like hit it hard. I'll have to think about it, but a doctor should have recommended it to you, so if you went to the doctor about it. I'm sorry, Verse. Alright, what did this say? But some few find solace in the embrace of bricks and wood and glass. They are told over drinks, then take up residence in some stranger's memories. Now, Shadowrun is like a more dystopian future than Cyberpunk. Plus dragons. Ooh! Okay, I might be into that one a little bit. Little girl on your flight home was sick. Oh no! It was built based on... Oh, okay, I'll have to look into that. I like, I like fantasy, but I don't like medieval time fantasy, which is ironic since I love Zelda and I love Ikapri so much. Thank you, I'm glad you like the glasses. You used to Seattle street maps. Damn, that's cool. But I do like futuristic fantasy. I like sci-fi a lot. Sci-fi is my jam. I like Mass Effect a lot. I was never a Dragon Age girly. Hell yeah. Yeah, I like the races, I just don't like the time setting. Oh, everyone's telehealthing. I'm glad it's working for you guys. Usually I have to fight several people for the telehealth. Alright, you guys could probably hear me drink because the mic's working really well today. Sorry. My throat hurts, so I'm drinking a lot of liquid. In and out in 15 minutes. Damn, nice. In one corner of the city stands a coffee shop. A place that is only open when the sun is sleeping. My kind of coffee shop. I would love to go to a coffee shop like that. A place where people share their stories. We got scum fever. That sounds bad. That sounds really bad. And these are their stories. Dun dun. Ham hock on the ground. I think you got really lucky, RJ. I think the family that visited and everything were not as sick as all the people that we ran into. I didn't even really truly visit family, but my grandma's very... She had a bad reaction to... I don't remember what vaccination it was. Something with a P? I don't remember, but for years and decades, she has not gotten any vaccines, so she picks up things really easily. And then I pick it up if I visit her, so... Group hug for RJ. Alright, today is September 22nd, 2020. We have gone back in time 5 years. I almost said 4. Welcome. Oh, it's you. Hey, Scum. How's the night so far? It's calm, as usual. We got a slight problem, though. Huh? What happened? Oh, maybe I should... Oh, I'm not good at voice acting. How should I make this very different for people who just listen? I don't know. I guess you guys will just have to wait for voice indicators that I do unconsciously. Okay, alright, RJ. My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have half of my ingredients today. Man, that's a bummer. Don't worry. I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. That's good to hear. Anyway, let me set up things first. You're a first customer after all. Don't worry, take your time. I'm a writer, not an editor. So I'm used to taking things slow. Writer's block again? You got that right. What are you writing now? Do you remember my plan to... Oh. Pardon the interruption. The machine is ready. Do you want your triple shot espresso now? Yes, please. And if you forget how to make it, just check your phone, okay? Anyway, I really need that triple shot espresso. Alright, here we go. We don't have all the ingredients because that slowly gets added in all the time. I'm pretty sure the triple shot is just 3 fucking coffee, and that's it. But we can also check our phone. And this is where I can change the tunes. So, RJ. We have Tenderhearted. How do I change it? Do I hit R? Whoops, nope. And we have The Past Around You. None of these are real songs. I don't know why I'm reading the titles out loud to you guys. Oh, I get to talk to myself. Oh, no. No. She's a lot different than me. I mean, this is nice and chill. This is all spacey. Okay, so we only have a few of these. Oh, wait, sorry. These are all, Oh. Okay, we have actual different songs. I thought they were different albums. Maybe that was the new game and I was getting it mixed up. Well, I guess it doesn't matter with the music. But I can stop it, I think. I can't. So So if the music gets really annoying, we can stop it. Let's see, they got a Facebook knockoff, so now we can learn about some of these characters that are going to pop up on the first day, I think, or the first few days. So Freya is the writer that we're talking to. She writes for the Evening Whispers, talks about mundane things, art, and life in general, and we don't know anything else about her, because the more we talk to her, then the more it unlocks. There's Georgie, and we only know his birthday, but he's a cop. And we have Gala. Gala? Gala. Gala? Gala? I don't know how to say his name. I like him a lot. He's my favorite. Or, actually, I don't think I have a very disliked favorite in this. Here we go. Here's some of the normal ones. Oops. But we eventually make a lot of recipes. So you can see that it has like special art instead of like just pile liquid and 2 things shoved into it. It'll just actually like have latte art or look like a weird nipple for a second or an eyeball. I'm gonna pretend that's an eyeball. And that has latte art on it, and that one has like special art of bubbling and everything on the side. So we can actually read some of the things that Freya writes as time goes on, which I usually like to read, but I don't know if I'm going to push you guys through all that. There we go. We serve it. We give her that bean juice. 1 cup of triple shot espresso, special for my only customer tonight. That aroma. Exactly what I need. Anyway, where were we? Your plan to do something? Yeah, that. It's not that I hate writing stories for the newspaper, you know, but it seems like the right time for something bigger. So, a novel? Yeah. It sounded so simple when I was making the plan. Well, at least you still have your job. In case things go awry. Hehe. Haha. Did I say something wrong? No, you were right. You said something I should have thought about myself. What are you talking about? You know who owns the Evening Whispers? GRA Media, right? Yeah. And they're also the biggest book publisher in the country. So when an opportunity presented itself, I took it. What do you mean by opportunity? Well, I bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator. So naturally, I pitched my book idea. Come on, don't look at me like that. Are you for real? Yeah, I know. It was such a stupid thing to do. So, how did they react? Thankfully, he'd seen my short stories. So, he challenged me. If I can get a draft ready in a month, he'll pull some strings and get the fiction publishing division to sign me up for a publishing deal. That sounds great. I know. Isn't she so fucking lucky? What about your job at the Evening Whispers? A month for a full book? Yeah, I think it's I guess since she's used to writing for a publication service and they probably have to get those out pretty regularly and pretty quickly, he was doing like an actual challenge to be like, hey, make it worth my time. If you can get this done, then I'll really consider it. Even though I feel like 2 months would be a lot better. Alright. Hey, Albie. But yeah, people every November try to do that kind of stuff too. Well, not everyone tries to do a full novel, but I think that's what the original idea was. Do you have time to do both? Well, that's the hard part. I've been secretly working on the novel during office hours, and I'm falling behind on the newspaper's deadlines. If the chief finds out, she'll probably kick me out. Ouch. Well, at least you got a month to finish the initial draft. That was last week. Oh. Again, don't look at me like that. How far along are you? Hee. I assume the number of words you have written is not too far from 0? Hey, that's rude. I've written some stuff, you know. May I see it? Well, it was so bad that, well, after reading it, I decided to just delete everything immediately. Oh, goodbye, RJ. Thank you for joining. Oh, hello, Draconi. I guess doing a VN is faster than a novel. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, closer to 0 than 50k. So, 0. Yeah. I really need to finish it in at most 2 weeks. Oh, she's gonna try to write a whole novel in 2 weeks. Then I'll use the extra week to polish and do some editing. Sounds like a plan. If you could pull it off. I know, you don't need to be so cynical about it. That's why I'm here today. I'm hoping to find some inspiration. I wrote some of my best short stories here, you know. Really? Glad this place could be of service. Oh, is there? RJ's pulling out the facts. I would like to look that up. I feel like a lot of novels... I don't know. Because a novel is a lot. Novel's great. I like how long novels are. But they vary a lot. I think technical terms, it's supposed to be 50k, but there's a lot of published novels out there that I don't think hit 50k. And I can easily see a visual novel, especially if we took Danganronpa, for example, because I think that's technically a visual novel still, where they repeat things 5 fucking times to get one fact across in a case. And then they continue that train of thought for every single fact that they bring along in a case. I can easily see that peaking like 50k words. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, it looks like someone's coming. Nagito rambling. Yes! Oh, Albie, Danganronpa fan. Hello, thank you. Actually, I think you mentioned that before. Yes, they do, and it drives me crazy. I like Danganronpa. I will not die for it, but I like Danganronpa. It's got many problems. Alright, welcome. Hi there. Hello. Good evening. For here, miss? Yes, please. Oh, it's gonna be hard with multiple characters. My tone does not change that much for them. I'll have to think about that. You have died for Danganronpa? You'll have to tell me about that sometime, Albie. I miss the early days of Danganronpa a lot. Yeah. I got into Danganronpa before it got released in the US or localized. There was someone on LiveJournal, I think, who took a lot of time to translate everything, and it was just like all these pages where they put in so many photos and like little character photos for each line of dialogue, and it was so much work. But they were like, I love this game so much and I really want people overseas to get into it and understand it. Maybe there'll be a chance for localization. And I read the entire first Danganronpa like that, and then a good chunk of the second one until it was announced that it was getting localized in the US. And everyone was so excited. I wasn't, because I didn't have the means to get the second one. Oh, wow. That's so cool. Oh, I had a really shitty laptop. Like an old school laptop that had like a gig of RAM or memory or something on it. I could not do that. Whoa, really? Oh, that's cool. I keep getting distracted talking about Danganronpa and I'm not playing the game. Here we go. I'm not really sure what to order though. What do you recommend? Well, it depends highly on your mood. Well, I'm just here to meet my boyfriend. Not planning to be awake all night. So, definitely no coffee. Well, how about something chocolatey? It's perfect for this weather. Well, that's a good idea, actually. Thank you. You're welcome. Anything with chocolate, please. Alright. We got chalky. We got milk. We got more chalky. Does that get an actual recipe? DRP on. What is that? Ooh, no, that's not an actual recipe. It's not a sin if I don't do an actual recipe, but I think they don't really recognize it, and so it kind of lowers some of my score. Okay, what is happening here? Hold on. I think it just wants me to do basic bitch hot chocolate. Oh, I can just do dark chocolate. I wanted to add some milk into it, but... Ooh, hot chalky. I had a lot of hot chocolate downstairs. I should have some tomorrow. 1 cup of chocolatey goodness. Thank you. I like how her phone has horns, because she has horns. So warm. So, you're waiting for your boyfriend? Yeah, he should be here soon. Well, look at you now! You went from empty to 3 customers in 1 night. I thought this place would be more crowded, to be honest. Considering it's the only coffee shop that's still open after midnight around here. Oh, I want that so bad. Well, it's because it's the only coffee shop that's still open past midnight. It's mostly empty. Well, now that you mention it. Is it good for business having the coffee shop only at night? Definitely not. Yep, what she said. Then why? I just love doing it. And there's always someone longing for a warm drink at this hour. Well, that's fascinating. Pardon me for asking. But how can you survive running the coffee shop like this? That's a secret. Scum here is damn rich, that's the secret. Oh, really? She's exaggerating. Don't worry about it, Scum can manage. It's fine. I'm sure this place isn't going bankrupt anytime soon. So you'll still have a weird, quiet place to meet up at night. Well, that's good to hear. By the way, are you a regular here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'm a writer who works best at night and in a coffee shop. Not so many options for that. Ah, no wonder. She's a pretty good writer, you know. You can find some of her stories in the Evening Whispers. Arthur could keep this place in business. Actually, there's a character that kind of reminds me of Arthur if he was, like, a bit more mature. Textractor. Ooh, that's cool. Alright, I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. Shut up! Wow, that's really interesting. What kind of things do you cover? I cover the stories of people around town. Personal, interesting, weird stories. I also contribute to their short stories. I love their fiction. You wrote those stories? Thank you. I wrote most of them, but not all of them. Well, that's so cool. Then, are you here to write a new piece? I should be. But I don't even know what to write about. Oh, hello. I remember you mentioned on the previous stream that you write stuff. Have you considered doing a visual novel? I don't think I have enough creativity with that. I think I am creative, but I am creative with playing with other people's dolls, not with my own. impress writers, you right? Yeah. Welcome. Hi. There's like 4 people I have to voice, and it's all the same. Oh boy. Oh, thank you, Albie. Can I lower my voice? Oh boy. No. Sorry to keep you waiting. That's okay. I had a nice chat with the fine folks here. Hi there. Hello. Hi, would you like to order something? Surprise me. What kind of order is that? Well, I don't really know what to order. Do you have any preferences, sir? Something bitter to keep me awake with milk. Oh, and draw some latte art on top. I can't ever do the latte art. I should... Whoa, I hit the wrong thing there. Sorry. Something bitter, I guess. But I need milk for it to... Oh, coffee milk. I saw a bunch of fan projects using AI to generate images to make VN fanfics for the VNs they liked without being able to draw. I would think it's cool if they didn't usually use AI models that steal a lot of art from people who didn't consent to it. That makes me sad. Oh, someone's playing for Chattin evermore. Maybe that's why I said it earlier, because people keep popping up and playing it. Alright, I'm not really good at the latte art aspect. It confuses me a lot. So, I can pour the milk. Oh. Let's see. ZR. Whee! And technically I can rotate the cup and it'll do something. Supposedly I could etch. So we'll give him a bunch of swirly nothingness. We'll give him the void, because that's all he can do. I don't know how to do the really fancy coffee art in this, because every time I've tried, it's just looked like this. It's just been a vortex of shame, really. Made the Firefox logo. Serve it. I don't know what he'll say. Here's your order. Haha, is this what you call latte art? Yes. That's cute. Oh, he's so mean to me. Perfect. But he likes it. Yay! Obsidian. Oh god, Gilbert would pull that move, wouldn't he? Anyway, I was distracted by some work, plus there's the rain. Well, it's okay, Baileys. I was having a nice chat with them. Oh, yeah, I haven't even properly introduced myself. I'll tell you about it. Yeah, that's me. I'm Baileys. Oh my, where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself either. My name is Lua. Hi, I'm Freya. Nice to meet both of you. I am Scum. Hey, did you know that Freya here is a writer for the Evening Whispers? Oh, really? I've done some work for them for a few times. Well, what kind of work? Well, I'm a freelance designer and illustrator. I've done some caricatures and infographics for the paper. I assume you were in contact with Steve? Yep, he's a nice guy to work with. Oh, really? No, he isn't. But I've dealt with worse clients. Way worse. Yeah, I'm glad he's in the design and visuals department. I wouldn't be able to say I'm working with him directly. Haha, come on. He's tough to deal with, but definitely not the worst. Oh, of course. No matter how deep you go, there's always another layer of hell. How do you usually deal with bad customers here? Well, the only bad customers this late at night are lost drunks or criminals. That sounds really bad. Nah, they're easy to handle. That's because you're good with your fists. Not as good with your coffee making skill. Not as good as your coffee making skill, though. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. You're welcome. Anyway, I really need to start writing. Whatever it is that I'm going to write. So I'll leave you two in the hands of our friendly neighborhood barista. Well, what are you gonna write? Or where are you gonna write? Oh, not far. Just over at the table in the corner. Next to the windows. That's my spot. Oh, okay. Well, have fun. Eh. Hee. I'll try. Well, have fun. Good luck. Thanks. And then it was just these two. Well, should we move to other seats too? Nah, here is good. Alright then. So, how was your day? It was fine. Work was nothing special. I finished my proposal early so I can get out of the office. Plus, my boss was in a really good mood all day. I thought your boss was always a happy-go-lucky person. Well, he is. But today he was happier than usual. I'm not sure what happened, but it was great seeing him smile so much. What about you? Any problems with your latest client? Yeah, this one's a pain in the ass. You know those memes that depict terrible clients? Well, she fits all the bills. I can go on forever complaining about her, but that won't help me a bit. You should make a meme about her. Do people just normally make memes of their bosses? And lose my current project for a minute of laughter? That might be worth it. You could ask Scum here how to deal with annoying clients. Oh yeah? How do you usually deal with annoying customers? The ones you don't need your fists to take care of. Well, I do have my own methods. But it wouldn't be wise to talk about customers to other customers. Now that's one good lesson to learn for the day. Oh, phone ringing. It's really quiet for me, so it's probably super quiet for you guys. Your parents? Yes. So you've talked to them? I did. It didn't end well? No. Well, what'd they say? A lot. Lots of dots. They won't give us a chance at all? Anyone but an elf. That's what they said. How about you? More or less the same. I got into a fight with my old man. That's why I'm staying at Farron's place now. They kicked you out? You don't have to do this, you know. They're your family. Well, I can't stand even one more second being a part of them. I might not have stable income, but I can manage. But still, well, you don't know what they said about you last night. I'm sorry. What did they say about me? Or about my race, I assume? Well, forget it. Well, I want to know. Just the same old shit. Mumbling about how elves are holy creatures, about our immortality, about how even if I outlive you... Well, what? Nothing. No, I think she's a succubus, if I remember right. That's why she's got the horns, I guess. About how if you outlive me, no other elves would want to be with an elf that's already been tainted by a lowly succubus. That's exactly what they said. So this is it then. The end of our relationship. Well, it doesn't have to be. You know our families will never agree. We get divorce simulator. Or breakup simulator. They're not married. We can just continue like this. Well, what do you mean? They don't need to know that we're still dating. We can just continue the way we've always been. Without them knowing. Well, and then what? Do you want to be hiding our relationship for the rest of eternity? We're not like humans, you know. We can't just elope. And you won't get permission because you're too old. Lua, I don't care about their permission. I'd be glad to sever my family ties if I have to. Well, I can't let you do that. You'll lose your immortality. Very weird elf system here. I don't know if that's like normal or not. If I get to spend my life with you, I don't mind. I don't mind a bit. Big sigh. You're making this hard for the both of us. Well, do you feel happy when you're with me? Of course I do. Is this what baristas have to deal with? I feel like this is what bartenders have to deal with a lot. Average conversation between MC and Leonardo. Oh no! I should put the little character heads over top of them. Oh no, Vic. You need a lot of rest. It's good to go. I think, yeah, but thank you for joining. I appreciate it, Vic. Oh yeah, we had to deal with 3 years. Yeah, Leonardo's really stubborn too. Then you don't need any more reasons. You know we're perfect for each other. Aw, I love you too, Vic. You don't even need to look deep down. Trust me, we can do this together. I can't think about this clearly right now. We'll talk later. Lua, wait! Dramatic exit. I didn't even hear the door open. I'm sorry you had to listen to our problems. That's alright. This coffee shop is seeing all kinds of stories. I do hope yours will have a happy ending. I hope so too. Do you have any alcohol? Sadly, no. That's a bummer. Well, do you have anything that's warm and can calm me down? Do you like green tea lattes? Green tea lattes? Yeah, I'll take one. Is it just TT and milk? It might be tea and just 2 milks. There we go. I think he wants bullshit latte art again. Let's see what we can do. Alright. This has been the bane of my existence for a long time. Because look at how it just pulls down like that. Supposedly, it should be able to do things with it. Sure, we have a very abstract leaf here. Here's your green tea latte. Oh, he didn't even comment on the latte art. You bitched about it last time. Whatever. Well, this is good. Thank you for this. By the way, are you married? Me? No. Do you have someone you love? I love this coffee shop. But I'm sure that's not the answer you're looking for. I don't really have any expectations. Man, out of all the people in this whole world, why did I fall for her? You can't choose who you fall in love with. You can, if you try hard enough. At least, that's what my old man said. He really is one pretentious elf. But I guess all of them are. entitled, pretentious, immortal douchebags. At least you have an eternity to learn to and change. Or an eternity to be an eternal asshole. Anyway, I need to go now and probably drink myself until the sun rises. Except Freerun. I don't know Freerun. Oh, is it the white-haired lady with the 2 pigtails? There's still a while until sunrise. More time for me to drink then. See you around. See you around too, Miss Freya. Thank you. Do visit again. There he goes. Freya's like, oh shit. She looks so wigged out. You're listening from the corner? Yes. Poor souls. I hope they find a way to be together. Me too. Anyway, I need to leave. I have to get up earlier than usual tomorrow. Okay. I think I'm going to close the shop up after this. Oh, that's pretty early. I've seen the 3 ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. She has. She's just like, oh. I know. After the rest of the deliveries come in tomorrow, I'll open as usual. Okay, you have a good night then. You too. And that was the first day. Ooh, Milky Way. Sweet and cool like outer space. This game is not all relationship problems of the romantic nature. It's also about other stuff, but we open up with Bailey and Lua, I think. Alright, now we're on to Wednesday, September 23rd, 2020. Oh, okay. Here's the newspaper headlines. Zombie virus from Africa may have reached Seattle. Seattle grocery distribution problems harm local restaurants. Fire, but it's like F-I-R-E with dots in between. Plans to enforce stricter regulations to manage illegal immigration. It was a cozy D&D-like fantasy. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, here's Freya again. Good evening. Good gracious. What is wrong with you? Can't you just enter like a normal customer? I'm sorry, but I'm so excited to share this with you. What are you talking about? I know what to write for my novel. Is it one of your impulsive, temporary ideas again? Hey, don't be rude. I'm being serious here. Okay. Just tell me. What are you gonna write about? This coffee shop. What? I'm gonna write stories about this coffee shop and the people who come here. Are you for real? Yes! What if I say you can't do that? I'm not asking permission. That's like a breach of the customer's personal lives. Relax, I know that. I just need some inspiration from this place. The stories themselves will be loosely based on what I hear and see here. I'll call it Coffee Shop AU. Oh my god, you're right. You know, for all the jokes about coffee shop AUs, I don't think I've read more than like 2 or 3 for the Ekman fandom, and I think that is a damn shame. I think everyone heard it as a joke and no one wants to really write it, and it's like, no, it's a good trope, that's why it's popular. Albie, this is it. We gotta do it. You gotta do an Ekfamp one, and I'll have to do an Ekpre one, because then I can make Gilbert a fucking freak. He'd be the one customer to pop up and be like, will you spit in my coffee? Okay, no, I wouldn't make him say that. I just really would want to. You should. You can do like a cute... Well, you're also into Twist too, right? And I think Twist is like more of your newer obsession. You should do that. Oh, I like pixel art. That's fun. Ooh, another RPG Maker. Yeah, the Ekfamp one was really good. It was really cute. It was adorable. It'd be so fun to do, like, to see you do another one. I'm surprised you managed to do that. It feels like that stuff's really difficult to do. How loosely based? Nightwalker novel versus the movie level loosely based. The old one? Oh, Nightwalker, like Blade Runner. Of course I'm talking about the old one. That's already very different, you know. You can't get more different than that. I mean, it's not like I can tell you not to write about a coffee shop, right? No, you can't. Although you can just ban me for coming. Alright, you're banned. This feels like a conversation between me and RJ or me and my roommate. Just going like, well, I guess you could ban me. It's just like, yeah, you're banned. It's like, oh, I wasn't expecting you to call me on my bluff. Are the engines beginner friendly? Ooh, I didn't know that. I guess that's why a lot of Yume Nikki fan games popped out really fast. What? Just kidding. I wouldn't do that to my loyal customer. Very funny. Thanks for not banning me though. Anyway. 0 days. We'll have that as a little tally. RJ will be very surprised. Anyway. I'm really excited to see who's gonna come tonight. I wonder what kind of stories they'll have. It's Georgie. I like Georgie. He's pretty chill. Good evening, now. Good evening, Officer Georgie. Hey, Pop. Seems like you're in high spirits this evening, Miss Freya. Please, Scump, no need to be that formal with me. We're both on duty here, hence the formalities. You're as stiff as ever. Anyway, I have a shift tonight, so I'll need the usual. You have all the ingredients today? Not everything, but more than yesterday. Except for tea. I'm out of tea. You still remember my favorite, right? Coffee with a hint of sweetness. You got that right. Make sure not to use milk. Yeah. Thanks to your Tomodachi profile, everyone knows you're lactose intolerant, Georgie. Anyway, a cup of sweet, healthy coffee, please. I think he just wants that and honey. Okay, these things popped up. They got more information now. It said Freya had more information, but it's still the same information. Now we got Lua's profile. And she has something in French? I have no idea. Now we got Bailey's, which he has a lot more information of. Freelance designer and #1 pumpkin spice fan. My #1 enemy. Freelance designer, museum and art gallery frequenter, art school graduate, will draw and design for food and shelter. I don't like him. He's okay. He just kind of annoys me a little. Oh, that's the dialogue tree. That's what I popped up. I guess it would just be coffee, coffee, honey. Like 12 years of French language. Ugh, no, that's bad. What would it be then? Would it be honey? Honey? No, that's also bad. Don't be something like that, please. Ah! I'm wasting all my trashits. What does he usually like? I can't use, well, I guess I could use cocoa powder. No, because I can't have that as, just do that then. Sometimes it does, I think. Usually whenever I start a new profile, I spend like 30 minutes just going through the endless mode and just mix matching every recipe. I think sometimes the order matters, but I'm not 100% sure. I wonder if it's like a candle where it's got like a top note, middle note, bottom note thing, and that's why the order matters. But I might also be delusional. It's been a while since I've played it. Coffee with honey for the man on duty. Okay. Not everyone can manage this combination as well as you. Thank you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything myself. Provide me with service like you gave the old pop here, please. What are you having? You still need to ask, huh? You never know. Espresso. The one and only espresso. Starless night sky for the green-haired fairy. I'm not even sure whether that's a compliment or not. This is perfect. So, how's everything going on the paper, Miss Freya? As usual. Awful. She's making a risky deal with her boss. Yeah, pretty much. Well, what kind of deal? A possibly life-altering deal. A very dangerous one at that. Okay. A deal she regretted? Not that much. Folks, seriously? Care to share the details properly? You tell them. She's secretly using her working hours to do something else. Something like writing her own novel? You got balls, I can tell you that. She does. Gee, thank you. Well, how's the leap of faith going so far? It's not slowing down, that's for sure. And I haven't seen any safe haystacks fall into. Oh, good luck with that. Don't worry, she's not losing her job. At least not yet. Her life will be pretty hard if she messes this thing up, though. Yeah, thank you for the reminder. When I was writing for Mystic Messenger, like the fanfics, when I wrote Mystic Messenger fanfics, whew, I gotta watch all my phrasing because some people who pop in here don't know what I'm talking about. Whenever I wrote Mystic Messenger fanfics, I had a couple of multi-chapter ones. I did one with like Jumin and Zen and the MC in like a not relationship, and then I did one with Sayran? I don't know how to say his name verbally, I always mess it up. I did one of that where it technically had 2 chapters, and I think they were like decently long. I don't remember the length of them though. For Ikman fandoms, I tried twice to write a multi-chaptered fanfic, and I was trying it in the way of writing everything first and then setting up a publishing schedule because I thought that would be useful. I tried doing it for a story with my OC Anju. I don't really know how to say her name either. I have a bad habit of that. Oh, Renpy. I've heard of Renpy. I think some visual novels I've played have popped up in that. Like, older indie visual novels, I think. But I was writing one for one of my OCs in Arthur, and that was supposed to be a modern day one. And then I was writing one for Amelie and Isaac and Arthur. And I've been posting snippets of that, but I never actually finished it. I worked really hard on it for a few years and barely had anything to show for it because I kept erasing things. So once in a while when I have the confidence to pull open my document of shame and clean it up a little bit, I post about like abandoned scenes for that one, so people know. Because I posted the last chapter of that actually, where it's Isaac the night after on his birthday, and he's just really happy and he's emotional because he's like, wow, people are actually celebrating my birthday. Yeah, I'm glad you remember it. Make them with limited choices or just linear stories, essentially just writing dialogue in a huge text file. Ooh. Okay, cool. That's good to know. I'll make my own bogus visual novel with my OCs. You get to date the girls just once. And they all reject you at the end, except for Amelie, because she's too nice. Amelie the true root, because she's the only root that's romantic. My OCs have problems. Born and raised in Seattle, a lactose-intolerant cop. I would hate to introduce myself like that. Oh, we finally got more information about Freya. Journalist and short story writer. You can read my surreal and weird short stories at the Evening Whispers. Why is it 2 S's? Idolize and aspire to be someone like Gil Naiman or Maruki Murakami. It does have 2 S's in it. I do not want to read all of this. I like you guys, but I don't want to read her short stories. I kind of don't like her short stories that much. So yeah, as Scum said, my editor-in-chief doesn't know about it yet, but my novel is going to be published by our parent company anyway, so technically I'm still doing work for the company. She'll be really pissed if she finds out though. Wait, is stealing time a crime? Technically, I might have to arrest you. Hey, you do it all the time too. Those are just coffee breaks. Sometimes they take longer than they're meant to be. But still, coffee breaks. You're making me feel worse by saying that. You should feel bad. Stop adding salt to the wound, okay? It's just a fact. Hehe. I'm not sure whether this will make you feel better or not, but if your writing career goes up in flames, the police force is always looking for people with balls as big as yours. Played a visual novel once. It starts you with a root dating a girl who's very into you. As the game flows, it feels like you're supposed to leave her to start dating other girls and progress the story. Then once you do that, all the other girls reject you. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Do you remember what it was called? I'm trying to think of what my first visual novel was. I think the first one I played that I knew was a visual novel might have been Kawada Sojo? I don't know if that was the name or not. It was something along those lines. And then maybe Out of a Word. It's a toss-up between the two. Oh, I see. Just don't mention that you like to do other things during working hours. Well, I want to say thanks, but I feel like I should be offended. I'm sure you'll just do fine, Miss Freya. Hey, Verse, you're back! You feel like the authors? Ooh, maybe it's not that fun of a thing for me to play then. I'm curious though, I still want to know what it is. I might have to look that up after the stream. Do you have any idea what you're gonna write? I have, actually. Oh, good. What will it be about? A coffee shop and the stories people tell inside. You're letting her do that? Well, there's no stopping her. Well, what's wrong? Please don't write about any shady-looking police officers who love to take breaks more than they should inside a coffee shop near their post. I will definitely write about that police officer. He'll make a good comedic character. Was that a compliment or are you making fun of me? I would call that a compliment. Is it? I don't think so. Hey, what do you have against me tonight? Scum is probably worried about losing customers due to the breach of privacy. God, it's not like I'll be using real names. And I'll dramatize most of the things I've heard, of course. Well, that's even worse. Well, here's the thing. The stories I've heard, they'll only be inspiration for what I write. By the way, as someone stationed here, I assume you've heard a lot of stories from the people around here, right? No. Come on! Nope. Nope, nope, no. You helped me once with one of the stories I wrote for the paper. The one about the secretly rich beggar hanging around the block? I'm sure you can give me other interesting tips. I helped you more than once, actually. What? Really? Now it's my turn to say come on. Well, which stories are you talking about? You asked for information about the busker. The one who's always playing his guitar, always got a rose with him? Oh yeah, that guy. Yes, poor guy. Hearing about your girlfriend passing during an investigation is... I don't know. It's hard. He took it quite well, to be honest. It was hard, but at least you gave him closure. He never complained that you used his story for the paper? I got his blessing before giving it to the editors. Well, at least he's become more popular since the article was published. More income for someone in his line of work. Yeah, the rose has become some sort of prop for him now. Anyway, back to the topic. Any hot tips? Alright. Have you heard of this one girl? Ooh, tell me. Lately, this girl's been coming to a coffee shop in the area more than before. She's pretty weird, I don't know what her deal is. But she has bright green hair. Oh, come on! I was so excited to hear about something real. You think you're not real? Wow, that went deep fast. Faster than my career going downhill. Hey, what's with the sudden mood? Yeah, cheer up, girl. Ugh. Sorry, I'm having mood swings because of the pressure. You'll do just fine. I mean, you're great with your short stories. By the way, why this coffee shop? Because I spend a lot of my time here, I guess. And then there's this couple that visited the coffee shop yesterday. Well, what about them? They're going through a pretty hard time together. You know, different races, different cultures, families don't approve. When I heard their story, I kind of felt their pain. What's happening to them happens to a lot of people. It's been told in fictional forms countless times before, but it's always an interesting topic to discuss. Are they regulars here? Nope. The girl visited this place before, if I'm not mistaken. She was with her coworkers or clients, helping her friends sober up, I guess. You give people coffee to sober up? Of course not. Some folks request coffee, but I recommend against it. I usually end up giving them tea, hot chocolate, or just plain water. Well, that's nice of you. I hope they don't get pissed about the wrong order. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Good for you. Anyway, look at the time. It's time for my shift. Oh yeah, go on and do your job, old man. Don't forget to share anything interesting you hear with me. Let's not make this a habit. Can't promise you that. Alright then, see you later, everyone. Take care, Officer Georgie. Later. Later, Tater. I think I need to go back to my writing. No offense, but I need to concentrate like crazy. So I'll move to my usual corner. Good luck with the writing. And don't forget to keep yourself hydrated. Here, take this glass of water. Ooh, you're just the best, Scum. You're welcome. Okay, off to the world of imagination I go. Go on. Get. That should do for the experiment. Ah, someone's coming. Yeah, I like these two a lot. These two are my favorites. Oh, welcome, Mr. Gala. Nice come. Can we sit here? Sure thing, sir. Hmm. This is the place you recommended? You don't like it? It's fine. I know it's not the coffee shop. It's not like the coffee shops you're used to in LA. But, Gala, it's fine. Sorry to interrupt. Do you want to order anything? Jace and Victor from Arcane. I don't know those two. Yes. What do you want to drink? You first. Alright. Anything with coffee and ginger, please. Have an abomination. Your order is ready, sir. Thank you. How about you, sir? What would you like to order? Is it good? I like it. Not sure if he'll be to your liking or not. Alright. I'll have whatever he's having. Oh, fuck. I just gave him like a bullshit drink. I don't have a lot of ingredients, but also I just don't want to try too hard. I used up almost all of my trash hits, and I think this guy, doesn't like anything I give him the first time. Good choice. Anyway, how's the town treating you so far? Same old. I was surprised to see so many changes after just a few years, though. Yeah, things changed a lot in just 20 years. Even this coffee shop, I believe this was a bar back then. When did you open this coffee shop? We opened around 6 years ago, Mr. Hyde. My name is Hyde. From what I gathered, you're from LA, right? I am. I used to live here decades ago, though. Well, what brings you back to Seattle? I'm here for work. I'll probably be here for a few weeks. He travels a lot. Ah, I see. You two have known each other for a long time, I assume? You could say that. Yeah, I think we met not so long ago after you got married, right? It was around the 60s, I believe. Wow, that was a long time ago. Not for our kind. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, the peace treaty between werewolves and vampires was signed in 1865. So when you guys said you met in the 60s, were you talking about the 1860s? No, we met in the 1960s. We're old by some racist standards, but not that old. Although it's still fair to say we haven't seen each other in a long time. I guess 20 years is a long time. This was the place, wasn't it, where we first met? Yeah, when it was a bar. They moved? Bankrupt. Ah, such a pity. Calm down, youngins, right? Uh-huh. You're happy the bar closed down? What's with the smile, if you don't mind? Nothing. I was just wondering, will history repeat itself? I certainly hope not. I've been coming to your place since the first week you opened. You've got something special here. It won't close down anytime soon. Thank you, Mr. Collin. Speaking of, it's been quite a while since your last visit. Is he at work? Kinda. With the news about the newfound virus going viral, the hospital is extremely crowded. Is the virus that dangerous? No one is sure about that, but most people who come in are just I don't want to use this word, but they're just paranoid. You're still doing the same job in the same hospital? It's got fever breakout. No, we can't do this. What was it called? Admission officer. And yes, I'm still a hospital admission officer there. They should have given you a promotion for your loyalty and long service. Well, they offered me a managerial position, but I declined. I prefer doing this. To each their own. Anyway, I was wondering, do they still sell legal blood at your hospital? They do. Although people don't need to visit the hospital directly anymore. They can just order through that blood marketplace app. Are you talking about Bloodlast? Uh-huh. Bloodlast gets their supply from the hospital? They can't certify blood on their own? Only hospitals in the Ministry of Health can do that. They're just middlemen with a lot of sales promos. Use it often? Not really. I'm trying a new vegan lifestyle, remember? But I do know the founder of that startup. Oh yeah, how's your vegan diet? Vegan diet going? It's not easy, but nothing I can't conquer. Excuse me for asking. By going vegan, do you mean you don't drink blood anymore? Not real blood. Synthetic blood. Synthetic blood? It'd be too complicated to explain, but basically some scientists are working to make some kind of blood that can satisfy my kind without relying on real blood. It's just blanc. Considering real blood has some cultural and health concerns, does it taste the same? More or less, yeah. Isn't it expensive? It is. I can afford it though. Comps everywhere. But again, they're still working on it. Trying to make it more affordable for everyone. Would synthetic blood taste good if mixed with other ingredients? Why? You want to start selling blood-based drinks? They might attract new customers. And turn off others. Fair point. I like that our character's just like, synthetic blood. I sell drinks. I can do blood drinks. Call it bloody simps. Honestly, I don't know if mixing it would taste good. Most vampires prefer drinking raw blood, although some do try experimenting with other things. Other things? Mostly booze, but I do know some mix it with not so legal substances. Hehe. You know a lot. I work at a hospital, remember? Hey, talking about my vegan lifestyle reminded me to ask you something. About what? Your monthly fury. Found a less painful method to restrain yourself? Not yet. But I do know that it's a drink. Well, what kind of drink? A certain combination of ginger and caffeine. Is that why you ordered coffee with ginger? Yeah, I'm exploring the possibilities. But this drink wasn't the one. I guess there's too much caffeine in coffee for it to be the remedy. No, why don't you use the furry sedative available on the market? I don't trust them. Besides, that sedative is too general. Each of us has our own remedy that we need to find. Go with your next I should do that. I'll start marking it on my calendar as furry. Fury. And sometimes the effectiveness can change as we grow older. How effective will this drink be? Enough to calm me down. And that's all I need, to be honest. Well, at least your calming method is only a drink. I heard some werewolves need to do kinky stuff to soothe themselves during their furry. What kind of kinky? Like BDSM. That only happens in porn. Wait, what? It's famous among our kind. You don't have to feel ashamed if you like watching that kind of thing, you know. Hey, a friend told me about it. Well, he was pulling your leg. APO territory. No, no Albie. Damn. I mean, having sex as a calming method is pretty common, but normally we stick to vanilla stuff. Well, come to think of it, it would be pretty brutal during doing bondage stuff during the fury. Lordy. Aru! Exactly. So, continue with your story. How far along are you in finding the ingredients for the remedy? So far all I know is that it involves ginger. And probably something lightly caffeinated. I keep saying furry instead of fury. I promise I could speak. Like tea, maybe. You better write that down. You won't want to wreaking havoc in the coffee shop. We know what you are. It's that little, what is it, that dog meme? It's like, I know what you are. We don't have any tea today, but the next time you're visiting, maybe I can try brewing the remedy for you. Well, that would mean a lot. Excuse me for a moment. I'm sorry, I have to go now. There's an emergency at the hospital. I think I'll go back now as well. We can share a cab. Alright. Thank you for the drink. I'll probably visit this coffee shop again before I go back. So, I'll see you around. Thank you for coming. Take care on your way home. You know, I also mistype Freudian every time I try to spell it out, too. Hey! Are you done with your writing for tonight? Kinda. Those two guys. Kinda reminds me of this video I saw online. I would prefer if you didn't start fantasizing. It's a video of a wolf pup playing with a baby tiger. It's nice to see some friendships that grow in unlikely circumstances. Oh, that video. What? What video did you think I was talking about? You know. Oh, never mind. I was just joking. Please don't do jokes. You're really bad at it. Anyway, it was a pretty interesting and productive night. But now I need to get some sleep. Yes, please don't forget to get some rest. I'll see you again tomorrow, I assume. Oh, don't you worry. I will be here tomorrow. Night night. Be careful on your way back. Dun -da -da. Day 2 is over. Lementhal. It looks like it's lemon and milk and maybe mint. That sounds like an awful combination. I don't like lemon with milk unless it's like a bakery thing. Oh, maybe it's orange. Oh, I forgot to read the date. Well, there's a newspaper that pops up. Speaking of this newspaper, I do need to go to the restroom real quick. I will be right back. It'll just take me a couple of minutes. Let me smack this up. Lemon with milk is instant curds, right? But like, you can still do it without making it curdle somehow? Or maybe it's just people are doing that with cream and I think it's milk. I don't know. Drinks are weird. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. I forgot that because of how the capture card is set up, when I throw on the BRB screen, it just kind of kills the music. So I gotta remember to maybe make a new BRB screen. Straight vodka. Man, the one time I got drunk, it was because of vodka. I got sick. Oh no, she's gonna be mad? Oh. Oh, okay. As long as it's not because of you. Oh yeah. Really long trips are stressful. I should probably be moody because of that, because I would be moody because of that. I get moody after like a 5-day trip. Like severely moody. Sounds like her trip was a lot longer than that. Yeah, I like doing staycations. I do like to go visit people, like I'll visit my family and stuff like that, but when it's a trip where you're doing so much just like non-stop, that stresses me out so much. But you know what? Yeah, that's a mood. I would too need a week to become normal. Just in my little cave, just going like, give me nice drinks and that's it. Staycations, yeah. That's what I used to do whenever I worked at my previous job in the call center for like 5 years. They're like, wow, you have a lot of vacation time and you're putting in some? I was like, yeah. They're like, what are you gonna do? I'm like, be at home. Don't bother me. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, she's got a lot of stress for that. Good lord. Well, I hope you guys are both doing okay. 30 hours. Like a fly time? That's awful. Well, at least she has a loving partner to come back to. That'll probably, even though she's probably stressful when she gets home, she'll probably be happy about that too. You know. It's always nice to have a loving face when you come home. My time is 13 hours. Oops, read that. A 10-hour bus. A bus? Oh, God. It's a lot. It's not lined up perfectly. Yeah. A lot of... What is it? In between time? There's layover type time stuff. Yeah. This music's really chill. I'm just like chilling, talking to you guys a little bit. Maybe I should have made this a just chatting stream. Yeah. Oh no. Well, maybe you can stock up on some medicine for her. Alright. I am going to read the newspaper. I did want to say layover between bus and play. Yeah. Well, that's my train of thought. Now that I'm able to do switching PS5 and all that kind of stuff, not all of you are in the Discord server because whoa, RJ's back! Hi RJ, I wasn't expecting you to come back. I thought that visit was going to be a long time. Damn. I did want to remind you guys that you're always free to make suggestions. For those of you who just like watch on Twitch, oh, you sent me a picture? I'm using my phone for the chat. I can't see things. I'll check it in a second. But for those of you who like either watch this on YouTube or you watch VODs or people who are in the Discord server or you guys who are live right now chatting with me and everything, you're always free to make suggestions just in the comments of wherever you watch it. For the mobile version of Twitch, there is like an orange little box in the corner of the chat, and that's actually a suggestion box. And I think if you're viewing it on the webpage, you could see the suggestions really easily. But you can always just comment them anywhere, or if you guys have access to the Discord server, you can pop in there. The Discord server is not public because I gotta edit it. It was like an old like private server where I was just like streaming my writing to people in like the fandom I was in, and then I stopped doing that for a while. And so I was like, well, I'll just transform that server, and that's been working well, but I'm scared to have a public server, and I need to edit all the fandomness away from it to where it's not strictly just like fandom based and it's more streaming based, if that makes any sense. But suggestions are always welcome. I usually try to pick between something I feel like I'm in the mood for, but I hope that one day I can kind of like play more things that you guys suggest. Like the Black Butterfly game was a suggestion, and I was like, sure, cool, everyone's given this a lot of praise, I wouldn't mind playing it, so that's now why we're doing that on Sundays. But there was my very stumbly way of saying like, hey, you guys can make suggestions, and that's it. Now I'm going to start reading the newspaper again. I am all over the place today. Alright, the Evening Whispers, Thursday, September 24th, 2020, so we're going by like each day. Someone talking in the background that is not too intense. Yeah, you don't have to make suggestions if you don't want to. Don't feel like you guys have to. I was just saying to do like the small little reminder thing. Especially since these VODs go up on YouTube too, so anyone who listens there, they also know that they can make suggestions and that kind of stuff. But I'm glad that you enjoy this for background. That's what I do with a lot of Twitch streams and YouTube videos, to be honest. Alright. Despite losing a member, Super Smile's latest album sold 1 million copies. Another headline is vlogging is now part of the curriculum at some private high schools. I wonder how that is nowadays in the real world. Stop workplace racial profiling. The Orcish Workers Union demands. Okay. And there's an orc. Welcome. Yo. Cup of honey milk, please. Right away. Honey milk. Is it like a lot of honey? A lot of milk? I think it's a lot of honey. Oh, you like the— you know what? I didn't want to say it. Ooh, I don't think that's it. Hold on. Do we have an actual recipe for it? No, I keep hitting the wrong button. I keep thinking Y is the top button. I was doing that when I was testing Miku. I felt so ashamed. I haven't played Miku for like a good 6 months, and I kept mixing up the Y and X, and I felt such shame. Oops. No, I don't have any milk recipes. You know what? I bet it's like milk, honey, milk, maybe. No. Whatever. Your honey milk is ready. Is it wrong? Thank you. Nope. Alright, well, good. She didn't say anything bad. You're welcome. Lots of silence. Lots of dots. Oh, there's Freya again. Hey, Scum, seems like there's a cat. Ah, kitty. Oh my god, she got in with me. Relax, it's okay. Hey, kitty cat. What are you looking for? Want some milk? Hi, barista. Yes, I'd like some milk. Holy! You look like you've just seen a ghost. No, I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. It's been a while since the last time I saw a Nekomimi? Transforming. Well, we rarely do that in public. I guess you don't have that many Nekomimi friends. I won't say that I have. Well, you folks usually use your feline form to commute. If I'm not mistaken. That's right. Well, commuting as a cat sounds way more practical. Oh, you know what? I'm the same. There'll be a lot of times where they get it wrong, and I'm like, nope, I'll deal with it. Oh, Nekomimi is cat ears. It's cute. I think in this game, Well, oh no, I already read that. Whoops. Then communing as a human. Then communing in bipedal form? Kind of. Anyway, before we continue, can I have my milk, please? Oh, only by girls. I know for a fact that her father shows up later and he's also got cat ears. And I think they still say it's the same race and there's no like gendered version of it, I don't think. Ah, I'm sorry. What kind of milk do you want? Just milk. No additional stuff or anything? Nope. Milk and nothing else. Milk it up. No, you've conveniently missed all the men. There was a vampire and a werewolf, and there was a joke about the werewolf having to go into bondage to stave off his monthly fury. And the policeman was a dude, yeah. They made a BDSM joke and then some porn jokes. They'll come back. All the characters that pop up, they come back more than once. So, you'll see them. I like Hyde a lot, and Gala. My monthly furry is also costly. Yeah, I keep saying furry instead of fury. There's one word I read more often than the other. I wonder which it is. Fresh milk for the lady with a pretty smile. Thank you. Are you hitting on an underage girl? I was just giving her a compliment. Thank you for the compliment. It's really good. You're welcome. What's a young girl like you doing alone in this late? Alone in this late. Whoops, alone this late. Oh wait, the profiles. I forgot about those for a while. Alright. Here's Gala. He was one of the guys that you missed. He has no information. We just see him with a lot of cats. I am not playing barbarians. Here's Hyde. He looks a lot different than this photo. Like, same hair and everything, but yeah. He's a vegan vampire and a professional model. This was the other guy. Bailey's. And the police officer, Georgie. This is like a Facebook knockoff, Tomodachi. So, the more you give them coffee and it's like good and everything, and you get to talk to them more, and unlocks more information about them, and that's only how they're using it in this game. Into a rage, not fear. RJ is always here to bully me. I'm not a young girl. I'm a grown-up who can take care of herself. You don't look like a grown-up? What? I'm 18! Yeah, that's not exactly what I'd call too young. Well, I'm not an old lady like you, that's for sure. Besides, I've been earning a living since I was 13 years old. I don't think there are different endings, but there is a replayability because there's one character that you need to go through the game like, I think 2 or 3 times before you finally get to know a lot more information about him. And then he pops up in the second one again. I can never motivate myself with the game that won't give me an ending. It does have endings, I just, I don't think there's multiple outside from learning more about that guy if you play it a couple of times. No, we don't get to make out with anyone, we just get to watch other people make out and solve their problems. So I'm definitely not a kid anymore. Ow. I'm sure you know. I don't. Oh my, are you? Just say it. If this is something illegal, or if you're in danger, blink twice. Really? With a cute face like mine? Exactly! Seriously, you've never seen me on TV or social media? I don't want to sound like a snob, but I don't watch mainstream media. Snob. Part of the broke but woke movement, I see. You must be the broke part. I don't see you ordering any drinks. What, too broke for a cup of coffee? Galgun VR because I set up the VR then found. What? I don't know what Galgun is. This is not how the whole game is. She's just a dick. She's not that great for business, no. Oh, really? Sometimes I wonder, could this coffee shop survive without me? What are you waiting for, Grandma? Make your order. Is this some kind of maid cafe experiment or something? So what do you want to order? The usual. Just coffee. Coffee. The teenager's kind of a brat. That's what this is. Your espresso is ready. As good as usual. Glad you like it. Wait a minute. You do look familiar. Are you in a pop group? Basically a zombie shooter with anime girls instead of zombies and not so hard. Oh, okay. Are you Rachel for the member of Super Smiles who just graduated and started her solo career? Uh-huh. You're not a lost cause after all, Grandma. That brings us back to my first question. What the hell are you doing here? Drinking milk. I'm serious. But you can see it with your own eyes, right? I'm really here to drink milk. How come this coffee shop attracts so many weird people? Well, while we do have a lot of unusual customers, this is the first time we've had a famous celebrity visit. To drink milk, no less. Hey, achievement unlocked! No, seriously? Why are you here? Well, you know, the usual young folks problems. I had a fight with my father. And so here I am. Ah, I see. But is it okay for a celebrity like you to be out alone this late? You don't need to worry about me. I can turn into a cat. No, I'm really worried. Anyway, what happened? My dad, we got into an argument. He doesn't like my line of work. Horror can be a lot. Lot. He always saw my profession as something negative. But I love what I'm doing. Well, what about your mother? What are her thoughts on your career choice? I like how it's like all this stuff is happening between these two, and the orc lady's just sitting over here like, I'm just looking at my phone. She passed away a few years ago. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's alright. Your dad know anything about the entertainment industry? Well, he used to work in showbiz decades ago. Just texting the tea to someone. Orc lady is us, but we're all just like in the group chat going like, holy shit, you guys, listen to this shit. So, yeah, he does know a thing or two. Oh, there's another person. I can't make my voice that different. Georgie! Good evening, scum. Good evening, girls I've never met before. I just saw you yesterday. Just kidding, Freya. Anyway, scum. Yes, officer? I can't make it different. I'm not a voice actor. Right? I would like to sit at a bar and drink coffee, but I'm always too nervous for a multitude of reasons. I'm like, oh, is my shirt gonna ride up? Or like, oh man, what if I like fall off the chair, because I have fallen off of chairs before. Like the stool seats. Or I get nervous that the person at the bar is gonna try to talk to me a lot. And I'm just like, I just like to be alone. Yeah, that too. It's just bars are kind of more comfortable because it feels like I can lean on them a lot more than tables. Pete's has like their own coffee shops? I thought that was just a coffee brand. That's neat. I need a voice mod. I don't know how to do a voice mod. I feel like that would be a lot to control. A counter without seats. Ah. Maybe they do it so people won't block up like the counter a lot. I can imagine that being an issue, especially with how coffee shops people will stay there for like an hour or two or more. Oh no! Well, maybe I could do like a fun voice changer thingy for bits if I ever hit affiliate, and you guys can fuck with me that way whenever we read visual novels. I need something for my sore throat. Speaking of sore throat, my throat is also sore. Ooh, I'm only 13 followers away. I'm excited. Maybe after a couple of months I'll hit it. Can you get a brother a cup of green tea with lemon and honey? Lemon and honey, lemon and honey. Oh no, we're putting like full on lemon, not the flavoring. I love the pixel art. Hey Drew, thank you for the innuendo. Just kidding. Sweet bar seeds are not that warranted. Oh, true, the alcohol and caffeine thing. I used to drink 10 cups of coffee per day. Holy hell, is your stomach acid okay? Oh, it's called cough syrup. See, it's an actual recipe this time. It's got a special little art for it. Sucks, man. I would love to drink so much coffee every day, but it ruins my stomach. I feel like, especially after I got my gallbladder out, I get a lot more acid reflux and my stomach is a lot more sensitive now. Ugh. Yeah, antacids, it's a lot. I want coffee even more now. Your special drink is ready. Well, well, well. What do we have here? It's my special cough syrup. Did I... Sorry, the well reminded me of this. In the new Zelda game, you can go through, okay, I said new. The latest Zelda game. It's been a bit. You can jump down wells, and sometimes they'll lead to caves and stuff like that. And for the newer Zelda games, all I do is explore. I like the main plot, but I love exploring more, so I just try to fill out the map as much as possible. I jumped through a well, and I walked around a little bit, and there was another well, and I was so surprised. I was like, what? And then I jumped down it, and I was running around, and then I found another well, and I just realized it was a very complicated, just well joke, and it made me laugh a lot. I loved it a lot. Oh, an ulcer. Oh, I feel like a drone. Yeah, okay. That's a lot of stressful immediately for both of you. Tea supremacy. I do like tea a lot. I just have a hard time making tea that I like. Tea can also have a lot more caffeine, yeah. It's okay, a monster, which is what I usually chug when I really need it. Oh, I'm glad you haven't had that ulcer pain again. What do you call it? Or cough syrup. Hehe, of course you do. Let's see whether or not this drink tastes as good as it smells. Damn! This is great. How's your day going? Anything out of the ordinary on your patrol? Yeah. Anything interesting today? Actually, I went to something scary on my shift today. Tell me. You sure you want to hear it? Yes! The scary thing I witnessed was... my salary. Seriously? Yeah, today is payday. When I checked the ATM during my shift, such a horrible sight. Other than that, in the labor union protest, everything is fine though. Wait. What you waiting? What you waiting? It is. It's a fictional Seattle, but it is definitely Seattle. What the fuck is he doing smoking? Okay, there's orcs, there's succubus, there's elves, there's the cat people. And he's smoking. I'm sure it goes fine with the coffee flavorings. Maybe he's vaping. We'll pretend that's a fake vape. There are e-cigs. How can you say it's fine? We got a young celebrity lurking around by herself. Ain't that just strong proof that this area is safe? Hey. Thank you for the drink and the place to sit. I'm going back now. Oh, thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed your time. Uh-huh. Oh. Well, what did you get, Draconi? Oh, that stuff was outlawed in like 2000. Oh. I guess not in this fictional world. Or maybe us, the barista, are just turning our heads away, as long as he puts it in the ashtray. Who the hell was that? She just sat there and read. I'm sure that's pretty normal at a coffee shop. I mean, do you always do that here when you're writing? I guess you're right. Anyway, where were we? Ah, yes. What are you doing here, young lady? It's pretty late, you know. I don't have anywhere else to go. And this place looks cozy. I see. So you basically wanted to go to a bar, but you're underage, right? How did you know? You can read minds now, old man? Oh, I have a daughter around your age. It's easy to translate what they say. Especially when you have to deal with them every day. I don't know why you're here, but everything's gonna be okay. You can figure out all of your problems while you're here. Dude, you're a cop. It's not his job to take care of someone else's daughter. He's a cop! It's exactly his job! Oh. Like breaking the law, and he is a cop. 18 is underage in the US for drinking, not for smoking or driving or anything like that. And it's like the legal age for stuff. But 21 is the, yeah, there's verse starting talking about it. Oh! I didn't know it was 16 with parents' permission. Oh, interesting, interesting. Relax, Freya. Don't be so uptight. Yeah. Mr. Policeman here made me feel much safer already. You know it yourself, Freya. This place is very safe. Right. Right, Officer Georgie? Of course, this is the safest place around here. Hey, that endorsement comes with a discount, right? What? Don't look at me that way. You're a cop, old man. Act like one. I deal with crimes of public safety. How should I know how to handle someone else's daughter? You should know. You're a father yourself. Oh. Right. Guys, you know I could hear you, right? Really? See, Freya, she has good hearing. That should help her protect herself. Anyway, Miss Rachel, what brings you here? Oh, you can't do that in Ukraine? Damn, alright. As I've told the others, I had a fight with my dad. Haha! Why are you laughing? Me and my daughter fight every day. Hey, why would you say that? Because it's true. I fought a lot with my kids. That's normal. In fact, whenever we finish arguing about something, we become closer as a family. Huh? Because when things have calmed down, I learned something about them, and they learned something about me as well. As long as we don't leave any things unresolved, an argument makes things better. But it happens so often. Tonight was just one among countless others. Yeah, normal and common are not the same. It wasn't like this before it happened. You mean before your solo career? No, before Mom passed away. What happens after each fight? Nothing. We just don't talk about it. Until another fight starts. Unresolved problems are dangerous. It ain't easy. But you gotta understand each other better. As much as I hate to admit it, conflict is always the best way to know someone. Even your own blood. It was never this bad when Mom was around. You don't like this cop. The smoke is just too much and he's giving bad advice. She's the only one who understood me. And she also understood your father. Maybe he and your mom also had arguments, but your mom acted like a mediator between the two of you? That's possible. Now that Mom's gone, I don't have anyone to act as my guardian. And your dad, he lost his best negotiator. Wait a second. You said this has happened a lot, but why did you run this time? Oh, goodbye, Verse. RJ. He's not doing that. I would expect it in other games, but not this one. Yeah, I think a lot of mystique around beer and stuff like that does cause a lot of issues. I feel like there's actually been some studies about that, maybe not with alcohol and like specifically, but I feel like there's been other studies about like how it's bad to kind of like keep a lot of things under lock and key instead of just having more honest conversations about it or talking about it like it's normal. Yeah, her bell tell is cute. My daughter's never run away. Wait. Maybe it's because I'm the one who always ran away. Using my job as an excuse. I can confirm that. Yeah, I run here a lot. But yeah, I hate to tell you again. You both gotta resolve your issues. Unresolved problems are dangerous. In any relationship. I kinda understand what you're going through, Rachel. I also ran away when I was younger. Are you on good terms with your parents now? I am. When and how did it happen? Well, to be honest, I'm not even sure myself. It just happened. Maybe I should run even further. I mean, I have my own income. I don't need to rely on my dad. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Why? I'm an adult. No adult would ever say I'm an adult. You just brought up her same point. Oh, yeah, people do have addictive personalities. When I mentioned like talking about it and stuff like that, I just meant talking about it. My parents would let me have like a sip of wine or beer or something like that to taste it, but it never really extended past that. Just give yourself some time to think, Miss Rachel, and try to understand your father's perspective. I would definitely say I'm an adult. You do the same with the kiddo? Oh, like just small sips if he's really curious, just so he doesn't like try to be tempted to do it on his own or something. Not that he's mischievous, but you know what I mean. Yeah. It's really gross. A lot of times it's really, really gross. I've been drinking for like a while and I can only stand like 2 types of alcoholic drinks, maybe 3. Like adults. You don't need to rush into a decision. I'm not sure about that. Just take your time. But now I would recommend you just go home. It's really late. I need to go home as well. I can give you a ride. But you don't need to talk to your father right away. Just go straight to your room. At least knowing you're safe at home will give him some peace. That will allow him to think more clearly about everything. Alright. You really are a cop, Georgie? Of course I am. So where do you live, Miss Rachel? In the western part of Nico Town. Oh. That's quite far. You still gonna drive me home, right? Old man. Of course I will! Should I drive you home too, Miss Freya? No, you don't have to. I'm riding my bike. Are you sure? 100% sure. Alright, we'll be off then. RJ, you're like, don't trust the cop! Thank you, Scum and Freya. Take care on your way home. See you around, Scum. Shoo. Is vodka easy to digest? I don't know. I have such bad memories of vodka. Oh. Giving you secondhand smoke them away. That's just how it is in small towns. Everyone does it. Shit, what did she say? No! No! What happened? Okay. And there they went. Yes. You can stay longer if you want. Nah, it's fine. I also have to call it a day. Well, how's the writing, by the way? It's getting there. That's nice to hear. I'm juggling a lot of work, though. Barely made my deadlines. I don't know if I can keep this up. Seattle is a small town. Okay, shut up, shut up. Small town vibes. Shut up. I forgot for a second I was in Seattle. Whiskey is essentially vodka plus random treatment. I hate whiskey. Whiskey is evil. Why don't you just come clean? Tell your boss about the publishing offer. Who knows? Maybe she'll understand. Yeah, right. Great job, Freya. Here, take some money. Go take a vacation and finish your novel. In your dreams. We're not exactly employee of the month. You never know. You never know. I might end up on the chopping block. Oh, the pressure. I'm sure about one thing, though. This coffee shop has a lot of stories to tell. So yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow. The door is always open for you. Haha, I bet it is. Okay then, take care. Be careful on your way home. Oh yeah, I don't know if you missed that or not, but she came in and she said that her new novel is going to be based on all the people here. She's gonna like do the thing where like editing names out and make it like quote unquote loosely inspired. And she said that it's going to be so she said Knife Walker, but she was talking about Blade Runner, I guess. Where she was like, you know, it's going to be like how the Blade Runner movie was different from the novel, like that big of a difference. And my character was like, all right. Yeah, you weren't there for that because we made a joke about you. Because she was like, well, you can't. My character was like, well, I can't exactly stop you from writing about a coffee shop. And she was like, yeah, unless you banned me. And then our character was like, all right, you're banned. And I was like, oh, that's like me and RJ and my roommate. Like, we call each other's bluff pretty quickly. And it just reminded me of you. Oh, I hope I'm not getting sick. My throat is really sore. You are memorable. You're my friend, you fuck. Of course I remember you. I kind of want to do maybe just one more day. I'm kind of having fun with this. It was 0 days since RJ lost his own scum. Oh yeah, I joked about how we should have a marker. Maybe I'll make that as a little graphic. Hot water stuffs? Who is this? Oh, Albie pops in Bloody Simps sometimes. She's usually pretty busy, and she lives at a very different time zone than me and you. Actually, I think it's like super early for you, isn't it, Albie? Wait a minute, Albie, what are you doing awake? And I have a bunch of water because I drank a lot of juice today, so I'm trying to drink a bunch of water. I just have like room temperature water. Yeah, I didn't think about it at all. It is like super late for you, huh? 6 a.m. on the dot. You are crazy. Thank you for joining, but you are crazy. Also, yeah, Draconi, you're also in a very different time zone, I think, because it's 9 o'clock for me. Ooh, and I just got a bunch of Eekman updates. What happened? Midnight Mystery gift sets here? And some other stuff. Okay. Alright, it is Friday, September 25th, 2020. Werewolf activist imprisoned for owning illegal fury sedative. Jesus. The Orcish worker unions in talks with the government over their pleas. Rap group Street Orchestra questioned over their pro-eco-terrorism lyrics. Yeesh. Illegal furry. I keep getting tongue-tied. Okay, hold on. I need to check something real quick. Sorry, I gotta keep up on my stamina battles so I can get that Gilbert card. So I gotta do that real quick because I wasn't thinking about it. And I know in my heart that I will forget. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't log in when it did the day reset. Oh! Oh, this refilled a lot earlier than I thought it did. Uh-oh. They're actually called salons and like tea parties or whatever the fuck. But I just call it battles because we're battling for tea, I guess. Yeah, it's a mobile otome game. And it's how I know a lot of the people in the chat. Here we go, here we go. Alright, I'm back from doing that. It was a tea battle. We're over here knocking each other's saucers over. You did? Was it like a literal tea party or tea battle? Tea party. Yes? Oh my god, you're gonna have to tell me about that. Look, here's the vampire guy! RJ, you're finally meeting another guy that's not a cop. Yeah, it's an otome. Cybird does a lot of good otomes. I'm going to put on my Cybird simp hat, where I'm very biased. Well, okay, I am critical too, but I'm still very biased. I like their games a lot because while there is a huge romance aspect, there's usually a lot of interpersonal relationships between the other characters outside the MC. Oh, you're having tea and taking it super seriously to show how we knew how to proper tea ceremony. Oh my god. I want to know which one that is. That sounds so fun. Alright. Poor tea or past treats. I would fuck that up. I would know what to do, but then whenever it came to the time of doing it, I'd hit all the wrong choices on accident. Alright, let's see. Alright, we got more information on Georgie. His favorite things: movies, police, university, cop story, Robert Cop, sorry. What I'm doing with my life. Father of 3 beautiful girls. Okay. Did we get information about anyone else? Oh, we got information about Rachel. Oh. We just know her birthday and that's it. Oh, I gotta work on the calendars again. Oops. I should do that like this weekend. RJ, if you're free on Saturday, will you talk with me for 5 hours while I work on my calendars? That's kind of a joke. I don't want to take 5 hours to work on that. Yeah, the character relationships for cyber games are usually pretty good. I feel like it's not as existent with Eekville, but I think that's also because everyone's divided into groups. Or, sorry, Eekman villains. Everyone's divided into groups, and it seems like they rarely kind of, like, intermingle a lot. But it's still there. Like, for the ones that are separated into groups, they still have pretty strong relationships, at least. Villains is building up to it, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I talk about these things and I don't even think about how it sounds to someone who does not know these games. So I say Eekville without thinking about saying the full name so you know what the fuck game I'm talking about. This New Year's gift thing is just all the dudes. Oh, I haven't cracked open Eekville in like a week. I did those battles and I ran through the last event that they did so I can have the story saved to my memories, and I haven't touched it since. Oh yeah, yeah. Eekman Vampire is about historical figures. My favorite character is unfortunately Isaac Newton, and I hate that he's based on an actual historical figure. But the characters are like so far removed from the historical figures. Like, they share a lot of traits, but it's also very... You know how a lot of games do it. They bishify the historical figures. I feel like the dating sims for dudes might be focusing on the wrong thing instead of the reading eye candy, maybe. But the writing for some of these games also drops in quality randomly. Yeah, that's true. Okay. We gotta talk to Hyde. Hyde's my favorite character. Yeah, they do focus on Booba. I think that's what they're thinking about. They're thinking about the wrong head and not the brain head. Alright. Good evening, Mr. Hyde. Evening. Are you by yourself tonight, sir? Gala is coming. After a shift. It's pretty empty here. You're our first customer tonight. Heh. Is there something wrong? Nothing. It's just a bit strange to hear you say "are" when obviously there's only you here. Oh. I guess it's just me, but when I'm working, I always put myself as the barista and the coffee shop. I see. Anyway, I need to order something. What do you want to drink tonight? Do you have any blood? Sorry, sir, but we don't. Come on, did you think I was serious? Oh. Give me a ginger green tea. Make sure it's very warm and bitter. Ginger green tea. 2 ginger? I don't know if that's it. Hold on. Bear with me. That's not really warm either. It's the same thing no matter what. Whatever. Here's your ginger green tea. Let's see. Not enough. Excuse me? It's not warm or bitter enough. I'm sorry. Forget it. That's not bad. But definitely not enough. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, ask away. You said you're here for work? Yes. For a couple of weeks. You're not in the medical industry like Mr. Gala, are you? But not the lip. That's exactly what he's saying. I think a lot of these characters have a special drink that is their drink, but it's been a long time since I've unlocked it, and I don't have all of the recipes unlocked, and I don't have all the ingredients. So, because I know that Gala has a very specific drink, and I don't really remember how it's made. I think it's a tea with ginger and maybe lemon or maybe mint. It's something along those lines. But I introduced it to him way too early and it didn't register as the actual recipe, and I was like, whoa. Man wants to break the in-game scale on bitterness. He does. Hell no. I can never imagine myself doing something so... what's the word? Something as honorable as that. Then, are you dealing with something I shouldn't ask about? I'm not a criminal, in case that's what you had in mind. I mean, it's not an evil job, per se, but definitely not as honorable as working in a hospital. Then what is it? Yes. You travel a lot? More or less. You befriended a startup founder, so I assume you either have your own startup, or you work at some kind of investment agency. Theater kid. I used to, but not anymore. That startup founder, he's just a friend. Then, what do you do? He's a bookie. I've had many career paths in my life. They got boring after a while. So, right now I'm a model. I didn't expect that. But you have the looks and the figure. So, I guess it makes sense. You want to know a secret? Sure. Those ads for the anti-aging skincare products? No way! Vampire models. We are naturally good looking. Skin paler than an elf's, but we don't have those annoying pointing ears. Which makes us basically a bunch of good looking living mannequins. How better to advertise anti-aging products than with people who don't naturally age? Isn't that false advertising? Don't be naive. Truth is a matter of circumstance and perspective. Advertising is just framing the truth. I never thought about it that way. How long have you been modeling? Oh, not long. Not much more than 30 years? Wow. Oh, there's Freya. Yeah, Draconi. He's got the I'm in a visual novel character protectant. Comms modeling agency win. That, you know, I do like to imagine that with the gacha cards. It's a very fun thing to imagine, that they're all just like people getting paid to take a bunch of pretty photos. Good evening. Can you please be a little quieter? There's another customer here. Act like a civilized person if you can. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to make this place a little livelier. You don't mind, right, sir? No, I don't mind. I'm pretty sure I saw you the last time I was here. You bet. You could say that I'm a regular here. It's the attitude. Hey! You look very happy. Any special occasion? Nah, nothing. This is my default state. You can't say balls? Damn it. I'll have to edit that. She only has two states, either extreme excitement or super stressed. Stop putting me in a bad light. Anyway, what were you talking about? We were talking about Mr. Hyde's profession. And what is your profession, dear sir? I'm a model. And he's been doing it for 30 years. When they're balls deep. Oh, I forgot they made those stupid thrusting cards in the JP version. Awful. Holy shit, 30 years of modeling. That's a long time. Not for me. My current connection and the clothing brand I work with is the daughter of the guy I worked with when I started modeling. Usually I work until it's the grandchild. It's really cool. I'm Freya, by the way. Nice to meet you, Freya. How's it writing so far? It's okay. But I'm stuck and I need a warm drink. So brew me something, please. It's fine, RJ. You do help me figure out how to say things. Coffee? Nah. I need to take it slow tonight. Is this one? I don't know. You just told me because I happen to like, or I happen to dislike things that you like. Make me something warm and sweet without coffee. I've seen Code Realize. I gave it like 2 or 3 hours of gameplay. RJ. Dramatic. Yeah, that's the thing. I do remember that. Because I remember my embarrassment whenever I told you I don't like it, and you gasped, and then at the exact moment, I remembered that you had like a full chest tattoo from Code Realize, and I was like, oh fuck. That was embarrassing for me. I was like, uh-oh, I fucked up. Warm and sweet. It's not really warm. If I do 2 tea? Oh. Is this like the animal thing from last night? What animal thing? Oh, the bunny! Was it last night that I asked you about that? No, who did we learn more about? We learned more about Hyde. Part of Los Angeles agency, old enough yet still seeking the truth and purpose of life. Okay. Oh, I didn't look at the actual tea list. I looked at the green tea, I think. Oh, I have no tea recipes. Great. Okay. Scum looks at my VTuber reveal video where they started as a bunny, became a person. Scum knows my wife calls me husband. Scum, RJ, what kind of animal is associated with you? Yeah, that was embarrassing. I was thinking, I don't remember why I asked that. I think I was thinking about animal ears, because I was thinking about a bunch of things to draw for my little Pngtuber model, since I've been doing like the glasses and the New Year hat and stuff like that. And I think I contemplated with animal ears for some reason. I don't remember why. I thought maybe like whenever I was playing Sonic, maybe. I was trying to think of what ears to put. I don't know. I guess I'll just make it look like she's wearing some kind of Sonic shirt or something. But then I thought about talking to you about it, and I asked you such a stupid question. Nice! A perfect drink to end the day. I'm glad you liked it. Bunny biter. Damn. So, you're a writer? Yeah, I work for the Evening Whispers. But I'm also working on my own novel right now. Sounds interesting. What kind of novel are you writing? It's complicated. You should wait until she finishes it. Yeah, no spoilers. That's if she manages to finish it. Yeah, that too. What's the genre? Slice of life. So, not fantasy or sci-fi? I'm still not sure. Probably it'll be a normal slice of life. It'll have tough competition. You're not wrong. I'll probably put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll set in a world where only humans exist. Sounds a bit racist. That's the twist! It isn't about racial supremacy. I imagine, even in a world where only one race exists, problems will still appear anyway. Discrimination and racism will still happen. How can they be racist without other races? Differences in language, nationality, ideology, or even skin color. When everything's the same, the smallest differences will stand out. Perhaps it's the diversity that can teach us to look past the differences. Oh, goodbye, Draconi. Aw, thank you, Draconi. Imagine Hyde finds a character in the novel named Clyde and realizes what he meant by complicated. You and your neurospacey friends. The bottom line is, we'll always find a way to hate others. I assure you of that. That doesn't really sound all that funny. Hey, it's a fantasy. That's what's fiction for, anyway. Painting the what-ifs. That's actually pretty interesting. I'll buy you a book when it comes out. And I'll fly back here to have it signed. Oh, thank you! Well, because in a world like ours is foreign to their world, you know? Because they have so many different races and everything like that. Not another ashtray. Yeah, she's spoken too! You're fucked! Hi everyone! Good evening, Miss Lua. Lua? Hi there! How's it going? Great, thank you. Lua, please meet Hyde. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde. And Hyde, meet Lua. Hi. Are you by yourself? Oh yeah, but hang on, why would you want to put racism in fantasy world when you can just not? Yeah, that's always like a big question. But, I don't think she was... So they used racism as an example, but if you also pay attention to the headlines that are happening in this game, there's a lot of racism that's happening very casually in their world. So I think she was talking about how she's going to take the stories of this coffee shop and place it in a world where the different races didn't exist in terms of like elves and vampires and succubus and stuff like that, and instead show the struggles and complications in a more like quote-unquote everyone's the same kind of way, but they're still facing all these problems because even though they're the same, these problems still persist, but just in a different context. Which is whatever for me, but that's how I took it for how she was trying to explain it and how they're trying to explain it in the game. Because some of the problems that these people are facing are based on their races. Like the succubus is having trouble with her elf boyfriend because the elves have a lot of bad blood with the succubus, I guess. You know what? I can't fault you for that, buddy. Let's see. Did I read this? Are you by yourself? Yeah, I just finished the meeting. I need to escape from my coworkers. So I decided to come here instead. Is Bailey's coming? Oh, he's not. He's a freelancer, remember? He's free to do whatever he wants. Is everything okay? To be honest, we haven't talked much since the other day. Oh. We shall fix that with a warm drink then. Good idea. Thanks. I am in the mood for a green tea latte. Green tea latte? Is that a problem? No, that's nothing. Sorry. Then a cup of green tea latte, please. Whee! Alright, let's see me fuck up the latte art again. Oops. I accidentally hit serve. Never mind, we're not doing latte art today. Thank you. I don't know why, but I was suddenly longing for a green tea latte. That's okay, RJ. Thank you for popping in. I'm probably gonna finish this day in the game and then stop streaming, just so that there's a stopping point. Yeah, no problem, bud. I should figure out how to save this game before I get too far into it. There we go. Like, this drink feels really heartwarming. Call me pretentious, but I think drinks have the power to connect people's hearts. That's surprisingly deep for a cup of tea. Yeah, it's been about 3 hours. I did start streaming a little late because I had some tech issues. I couldn't remember how to get the audio to work. By the way, about Bailey's. Has he visited this place again? After our last meeting? Not that I know of. Good, I'm glad it's working good. He hasn't. Yay, thank you. I will take the praise. Oh. I should apologize for the commotion we caused. Please don't worry about that. Who is this Bailey's person you keep mentioning? Lots of dots. Bailey's is... or was, I don't know, my boyfriend. We had a little fight a few days ago. Is Hyde farsighted? I don't know what... Oh, because he's lifting his phone like that? He might be. He might be. He's over 60 years old. He might be over... No. Yeah, he's over 60 years old. I can't see. About what? Hey, is it okay for him to just ask her like that? Tell me. Dude, I'm just a customer. You're the owner of this place. It's an old problem. I'm a succubus and he's an elf. The usual racial problems then. Psst, show some manners, old man. I do that all. Makes sense for a minute. Yeah, it does. Eye problems after living for so long. What? I'm just following up on the questions you started. It's alright. Bailey's and I have different views on the importance of family. My family is pretty close and usually they're supportive. But when it comes to dating an elf, they fear that I'll be treated like a peasant. Bailey's, on the other hand, he comes from a well-respected elven family. They can be cagey at times. I get it. But for whatever reason, he took his family for granted. It's not surprising that his family would disagree with the relationship. You don't sound like most succubi I know. How's your boyfriend dealing with this? He said we should just keep going. Just the same as we have been for the last 10 years. So you've been together for 10 years as a couple, and he's suggesting that the both of you should just go on as usual? I mean, your relationship for the past 10 years, that was without familiar approval, right? Well, yes, but I want our relationship to move forward. I want a family. Did he disagree with the idea of marrying you? No, quite the opposite. He wanted to marry me. Then what's the problem? It's not that simple. His family will disown him? Yes. He wants to marry you, even if he has to leave his family. That's exactly it, RJ. Yes. Problem solved then. Why do you have to care so much about what his or your family thinks? Just marry him. Make a family of your own. It's not that simple. I don't want to be held responsible if he regrets his decision one day. Abandoning one's family is not a solution. What if marrying me is a mistake? What if he regrets leaving his family? I can't take that kind of responsibility. I can't let him make that sacrifice. Yeah. Did you ever think about the risks when you started dating him? Well, yes, no, maybe a little bit. We didn't think it would get this far. From what I can see, you're the problem here. You're pretty greedy for wanting it all. Him, family approval. If you're asking for racial reconciliation, might as well ask for world peace. Old man, stop talking. But if may ask, do you want to marry Bailey's? I love him. Of course I do. Even so, I can't let him leave his family for me. It would be selfish. Because I can't do the same for him. I love my family so much, no matter how messy they are. Well, that's difficult. So you're forcing your boyfriend to have the same life as you have. That blood is thicker than water mentality won't work here. Not every family is worth fighting for, you know? Some are. Not his. Have you ever met Bailey's family? No, they always rejected the idea. Did he try to introduce you to them? He did. You can't have it all, lady. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a story where some fairy godmother will suddenly appear and grant your wishes. This is how things go in real life. You have to take chances and make sacrifices, and you choose which one is best for you. Pretty simple. I'm sorry, I have to leave. I hate to be the girl who always runs away, but thank you for the advice. Take care on your way, Miss Lua. I will. Bye! Freya's immediately like, ugh. You were super harsh, old man. You agree with me, don't you? Well... You didn't have to say it so harshly, you know. What are you doing here by yourself anyway? Trying to pick a fight with everyone? I'm waiting for a friend. Oh, there he is. Yay, Gala! I like him. I don't know, actually. I don't really remember. I think sometimes he's just a nosy bitch. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Gala. How are you doing, Freya? I'm fine. But your friend here is your friend here is one hell of a troublemaker. What did you do this time, Hyde? Say the facts. Harshly. To someone that needed it. But not the way you said it. Let me order a drink first. Then you folks can tell me about what happened. What are you having this evening, sir? Do you remember my Fury remedy? I mentioned it a couple of days ago. The one with ginger and caffeine? Yes. Can you help me try to figure out what that is? Sure. Should I try mixing the ginger with tea? Yes. Tea, ginger, and I'm still not sure what the last one might be. Okay, I'll try experimenting with it. You'll know when you get it right. Sounds like an awful combination. Bottoms up, bitch. Here's your drink, sir. He does not look happy. I'm 100% sure this is not the remedy I would need. Let me try brewing another one. It's okay. I'm more interested in the story anyway. So, tell me what happened. She's a better storyteller than me. Alright, so there's this girl. And fade to black. Then we come back. And that's about it. Hyde. Oh, Hyde. You never change, do you? Oh, both of you are gonna judge me for being honest now. Dude, honesty is good and all, but, you know, try not to be a dick. Listen to her, Hyde. She's got a good point. Ugh. Not you two. I was a bit surprised, though. Usually you don't bother with this kind of thing. I've seen you actively avoid it. Eh. You do know me. We've been friends for years. Yeah, of course. I don't know why I got involved in that discussion. I guess the vibe in this place has seeped into me? I understand. This place does have that special magic. Not exactly a good magic. Judging from the reaction I received today, you may be right. But there are better ways to say what you have in mind. Anyway, I've gotta go. So soon? It's past midnight. I need to get some sleep. Take care on your way, Freya. Sleep tight. See you guys. Sung his feelings instead. Pull a good old Kiryu. Why are you staring at me like that? Nothing. What did you want to talk about when you told me to meet you here? I was just bored. And that's the surest way to make you come out. Seriously. I thought the story from Freya was enough. To fill your daily dose of interaction. Well, it was something, indeed. You said something about being my friend for years. Yeah? What? Do you ever wonder what we'd be like if we hadn't met? What do you mean? Forget it. It's late, anyway. I need to get back. Huh? Alright, Scum. Thanks for the evening. Yeah, his bandages are always there. I don't remember the explanation, but I do think it's like scuffles from his fury moments. The pleasure was mine. Bye. What was that? You know him better than I do, Mr. Golub. Give her another drink to end the day? Eh, sure. Oh, I thought it was gonna launch me into it. Alright. Saturday, September 26, 2020. I want to save and quit here, but I have to tap things. So I'll read the headline for today. Let's see. Saturday, September 26, 2020. Atlantic countries plead for landfolk to send help instead of trash. Opinion. Who watches the Watchmen in Seattle? Cats are the best creatures on Earth, research has proven. Yep, I think it's a good point to pause on. There we go. Yeah, buddy, it is super late for you. I'm surprised you stayed here the whole time. Maybe, I don't know when I'll stream this again next. I enjoy it. Maybe on another day that I don't know what to stream. But thank you for joining. I appreciate you guys popping in. You should really get some sleep. And we'll talk to you guys some other time. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, I like this game a lot. The second one's been a lot of fun too so far, but I really need to replay this one in order to continue with the second one. So maybe I'll do like some alternating ones where like next Thursday I play a different game and then the Thursday after that I might go back to Coffee Talk. But yeah, good night, Alpy.